what's up? Today we're just going to have a chat. And maybe I'll close that garage door. So, if you're like me and you were on the fence about Giant Man, well, Haslab makes that decision for you. They kind of shut the door on that fence. And that's the part that gets me the most bitter about Haslabs. And I did have a video stating I thought it was a fair price and it was a good Haslab. It's a figure we want. And I'm going to close the garage door. By the way, this is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends and Noble Gold. So for all your gold needs. Alright, the garage door is shut. So, when the Sentinel was announced, I didn't even know about Haslabs. I didn't have a clue. And I was able to get it for about 150 more than what the Haslab was. And they were already into the Galactus one. I wasn't that into stuff like I am now. And I was like, well, that's crummy because I like that Galactus. And then when they announced the His Tank, I wanted that too, but I just went on vacation. I blew about $1,200 on a vacation. And I like to save money going into the winter for Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving. I didn't have $300-400 to blow in August on the His Tank. And I'm like, well, if it's something people want and it goes above funding, why can't it be funded and the people that funded it get it immediately before everyone else, and then they make some more that goes to retail? I think that's my biggest gripe with the whole situation. I didn't feel like buying it the other day. I don't want to give you $200 and wait a year for my item. I almost rather cut my nose in spite of my face and overpay someone locally or at a toy show when it is out. I know that sounds dumb, but it's just kind of like the principle of it. It's like, let's say your neighbor has a Mercedes and a bigger house than you, and he says to you, hey, can I made something you want, but can you give me the money first and then I'll give it to you later when it's done? And knowing that neighbor is well off, you're gonna be like, well, what the fuck, man? No. Hasbro is well off. Hasbro has money. Hasbro wastes money on movies like Battleship, and they're gonna waste money on a G.I. Joe Transformers collaboration. They have money. They don't need us for these Haslabs, but that's been beaten to death, that point. I just wish there was a different way, where if you're on the, if let's say you're on the, let's say, how about this then? How about this? Haslab backers get it for $200. All right, you backed it, get it for the cheaper price. Later on, they put it on shelves for $250 when it is released to all the Haslab backers. How about that? How about next year they just make more? It was some odd number, 13,849, some oddball number. Make 25,000 of them and put that extra to shelf somewhere for $250, $50 more. I just don't like being nudged to buy something when I don't want to. And I think that's my issue. Could I have saved $20 here? And, you know, it was announced a month and a half ago. I guess I could have saved $20, saved $20. But still, I would be giving you $200 towards something I'm not going to own. I like to keep my toy budget per month at like $300. If I already spend $200, then spend the $300 and stuff that's coming out that I want when I go to toy shows, random things that are announced like that McFarlane Lobo. Now I'm going to go up to $500 because you want me to buy your item a year before it comes out. It doesn't sit well with me. And I got Galactus, I had the Sentinel. I overpaid locally for those because I missed out on the Haslabs. Now, if somebody has His Tank, not for double. I'm not giving anyone double. if someone has the His tank and I did all my Christmas shopping and I'm caught up on my bills, I almost rather just give it to a stranger than have Hasbro win. Call me stupid, write whatever you want in the comments, say I'm lying, say I'm broke, say I can't afford it. I mean, that's something that you will believe, not what I know. You know what I mean? I mean, you see, every day I buy toys. I mean, I bought this ugly thing just to review it. I don't get toys for free. So I could have bought the damn Haslab. I don't like giving my money without the item. Now, you might be saying, well, you do that all the time if you buy Mezco or if you pre-order something from McFarlane. That's not true. McFarlane, this Lobo that's coming Friday, I guarantee you'll have to pay for it day one. It'll be here in our hands before the end of November. That dude pumps shit out. Mezco, you got to put down a down payment of like a percentage of the item, $20, and it's $120. And then when it's announced to be released, they take out the rest, and then usually within a month you have your item. Target, pain in the ass. They do take out your money every Friday, but they put it back in Monday until it's released. You know, Kickstarters are for like indie rock bands. Kickstarters are for like, hey, I'm an independent toy maker. Jardimus Prime, perfect example. He's not a company. You might have a little bit of money in his pocket. He's not a company. Perfect for someone like Jardimus Prime. That's where, to me, a Kickstarter should be. Not with $1 billion company. Let me know what you think. Did you miss out on Giant Man? Are you bummed that you did? See, I'm more bummed that I missed out on the His tank. That's the one that kind of stings. Giant Man, I know when he comes out, I'm going to want him. You know, I have Sentinel, Galactus sitting down there. One more would make it a trifecta of 3 big showpieces. Just the way my brain works. Let me know what you think. This is your opportunity to call me a dumbass. This is your opportunity to be like, you missed out. Hasbro fans, Hasbro super fans tend to be the most critical, the most, I don't know, opinionated. And listen, I collect Hasbro. Okay? I collect McFarlane. I like all this shit. I just like it when I choose how I get it. That's all I'm saying. Take care, have fun. Remember, Noble Gold is the best option if you want to. I'm only fucking playing. The thing about Noble Gold, these YouTubers, they want you to take your money, invest in gold. Well, if I had extra money like that, I don't think I'd be worried about investments. I don't know. YouTube is such a weird place. Just don't get it.